Well, hey, check it out, man. We got the brand new DHP Choppers t-shirt, you know what I'm saying? That was
Yeah,
4-man Choppers, man, you know what I'm saying? It's a 3-bar rim. We celebrating 3 years, you know what I'm saying? Chopping it up right here on Donnie Houston Podcast.
that's
A
what's
lot of
up.
y'all be asking me, man, hey, man, how can I support you? And I say, hey, man, just watch the show. And they say, man, how can I really support you? Hey, man, get a t-shirt right now, DonnieHoustonWorld.com, you know what I'm saying? Black, smoke, gray, white. We got the hats, you know what I'm saying? All that. Subscribe to the Donnie Houston Podcast, man. So, what made you go from Swishahouse to Boss Hogg?
To be honest, Watts never forced us to sign contracts, nothing like that. You know what I mean? And the big ball and shot calling, that was a privilege. You know what I mean? And
Can you talk about that verse real quick?
the big ball and shot calling. Okay, when I went to do the song, I was with Yobi. Yobi is Yobi Bryant. That's Lil Mario. And Big Time. Shout out to Big Time. He said, "Twin, I want you and Yobi to sing the hook." And that's when we was like, big ballin', shot calling, bumper falling, 20 inches crawling, bopper still calling. So that momentum was the style at that time in 98. It was the ballin' era. I'm from the bling era. So boom, Sad Warfare, shout out to my bro Sad Warfare. He had a verse. It was me, Tyke, Big Pig, AD, and I forgot the dude name on the sixth verse. But Lil Mario too. But Sad Warfare verse was on there. And I was just gonna be on the hook. But Sad Warfare say, "No, take me out, put Twin on there." So me, I don't care what nobody say, man. I invented drip. I invented drip. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like screen. I say no. I say I'm 20 inches off the ground, 3 from the curb. Valet at Red Lobster, so I'm eating Mockingbird. Boys didn't understand my Candy Ralph Lauren van. I could catch pneumonia from the isis on my hand. Be so cold like Timberland, trunk be waving like a hand. I'm shooting dice with Donald Trump, Bill Gates, and Ed McMahon. I practice what I preach like a leech is how I crowd. Like the shit under my dick, all I do is ball. Like a roller coaster, I be sitting sideways. Wood strip on they cage like Wesley Snipe, I got blaze. Twin and Lil Yo, short nigga standing tall. Be down the block making refrigerators fall. You know what I'm saying? I had to clip Youngster for a piece of his, but Young, that's my boy. What's up, Young? You know what I'm saying? But at that time, the way I came on the verse, man, everybody wrecked. But for some reason, my verse was just so memorable. People were like, "Man, this boy here." You know what I'm saying?
I'm eating Mockingbird.
Yeah, man. Straight up, man. So I used to mix theatrics, metaphors, and all this outrageous shit, you know what I'm saying, in my flows. You know what I mean? It's like with me and Flip on the Ballin' is a Habit. I was like, Louis Vuitton, pardon me, son, what time will my car be done? The same week, no lie, Flip pulled up with Burberry at the bottom of his Jaguar. After losing, I said, damn, Flip really, when I looked at the Master P, we ride tight whips and he Gucci helicopter. And then Cameron had the Burberry car cover. Flip the first to do it. On the cool. That Gucci insides and all that. Flip the first person to do it. Shout out to Flipperachi, man.
Really shout out to Flip for sure.
Yes, sir.
For sure. Man, okay, so why you say you end up going to Boss Hogg?
Okay, I ended up going to Boss Hogg because Ray Face, that's big bro. Ray Face gave me the game. Ray Face had got out of prison, and Ray Face is a genius businessman. And he was like, "Who these twins I'm hearing about on the bank?" You know, and Ray Face, he a big homie. You know what I'm saying? He was, you know, I heard stories about Ray Face been getting it, but he said we're gonna start the Boss Hogg Outlawz. It was me, my brother, PJ, the rap hustler. It was Slim, and it was J Dog. Man, I looked at us like the H-Town Hot Boys because everybody was hustling. Everybody had their own individuality. Everybody name ringing bells in the streets already, and we started it. And Watts, he had the blueprint to get money with the stores. So we all linked up, and that Batter Up freestyle, the Shining Stars. That's all you heard when we done it. Now the first one was a Hot Boy beat. Chopper, Cocker, Trunk, Papa, STS, Hopper, Sunday Day on Swanger, Saturday on Chopper. But when Ray Face started that, we just took off with the Boss Hogg Outlawz. And I like being over there because it had a street essence. And then Ray Face gave me the game. One day he said, "Man, record 23 songs and come holler at me when you're done." And I recorded those 23 these undergrounds, and we recorded them. And he said, "How you want your cover to look?" He said, "What you gonna call it?" I said, I'm gonna call it MOE. You know what I mean? Money over everything. He went on the computer, he graphic designed it, put a ladder going up some money. We put it out. That CD had Chameleon, Now Charlie Boy, Freestyle Kings, so many people. But Rayface showed me business. He showed me that my talent could pay me even more because he knocked on my door one day. I said, who is it? It's me, fool. That's his favorite word. And he must have counted out like 9,000-10,000 on the table and left. And said, I'm gonna call you in a few. So if he counted 9,000, I can't imagine the bread that we was making. You know what I mean? And he gave me the game, and I put that towards other Rock for Rock CDs, well, other Rock for Rock, albums. So I just kept flipping it, and I went to get my DBA and started Rock for Rock. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, so
Sir Daly, I forgot about Sir Daly, man. Rock for Boss Hogg and Duty. Yeah.
Man, so okay, you do Boss Hogg, but why you end up leaving Boss Hogg and then going to Color Changin?
If I recall, an incident happened. You know what I mean? These my brothers. It's past tense, but Rayface always gave me a position of authority in business, and he let me run the store on Exchanging Sounds. We had it was Exchanging Sounds and then it was Platinum Sounds, but honestly, some funds came up missing in the register, and at this time I didn't do drugs, I didn't even smoke weed, but I didn't understand who lied and said I took the funds, but I honestly didn't. And it's kind of like somebody telling you did when you didn't. But I mean, I really didn't, so it fucked me up. You know what I mean? If I did, I'd be like, I'm a whole ass dude for lying this good. But I really didn't. So Cam and Paul offered me, they mentioned me coming to do jump down with Color Changin Click and restart what we started in 7th grade or whatever. And that's why I was reluctant to do it, because this situation had happened. But that ain't no shade towards the camp, because Rayface still let me work at Platinum Sounds. He put me at another store. You know what I mean? But that's why I did that.
Donnie Houston.